What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today we're going to be talking about the Colossal Titan raid that is going to be coming out with the Attack on Titan raid. So for that raid, I want to go ahead and basically give you guys some info on the best units to bring for the raid. Now, I did play the raid a bit, so I do have some inside info on that. Now, one of the best characters, or the best character really, was Green Estarossa. But as you guys know, Green Estarossa is not in the game, at least not yet. I mean, he could come, you know, next week or something crazy, but as far as right now, he's not in the game, so obviously we can't use him. Now, this video is just going to be me talking about all the best units that you can use in this raid on global currently, and why, etc., this, that, and the third. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Number one, Aaron. I know like I said, the banner is a skip. You should skip. But if you don't skip and you do summon and you do get Aaron and you do max Aaron out, Aaron is going to be a very good unit for this raid, simply because how he works. You can spam his ultimates a little bit better than most people. On top of, with his ult mechanic, he will be dishing out quite a lot of damage on top of his passive and all that jazz, right? On top of his Titan passive. Just all around, Aaron is a very good unit when it comes to this raid because of how he works and how he, you know, how his Titan form transformation thing works as well. So, Aaron is definitely going to be really good whenever it comes to this raid. Mikasa is going to be really good in this raid simply because you can debuff him, right? Soft debuff, so like bleed is fine. You can debuff him. On top of her passive is going to be super good for this raid as well. With her passive, she's going to be getting insane amount of stats. On top of, if she ults, she's getting 50% to attack, defense, HP. Super, super good. Really, really nice overall. So, she will definitely be a good unit when it comes to this raid. Now, debatably, not even debatably, this is probably the best character for the raid, Eskinor. Eskinor is probably going to be the best character for the raid. Y'all already know he dishes out so much damage. His ult does dumb damage, ignite stacks, his first card, just everything, right? He can't get debuffed, buffed, or anything whenever he has his ultimate. Well, it five orbs on his ult, so that's really good as well. Just overall, he's gonna be very impressive when it comes to this raid. It's just constant damage, right? Everybody, even on JP, people were using Green Eskinor. He is just going to be a good unit for this raid, 100%. Now, this is the second best unit for this raid. So like this, I'm talking like best team scenario. Eskinor gotta be on the team. Second best unit, Valenti, 100%. And the reason why is because her passive is going to be making his pierce rate go way down. So that's number one. Number two, she has defense down, which is amazing. She has attack down, which is amazing. And the main point is her ultimate does double damage to buffed enemies, which the Colossal Titan will buff himself. So between her passive, right, decreasing his pierce rate, and the ult doing, you know, double damage, she becomes one of the best units for this raid. Because obviously if you take less damage, you stay alive longer, blah, 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 blah. So, those two are mandatory. If you're looking like best case scenario, best team scenario, so to speak, those two will be there on the list. I'm actually going to be building my team, right? I'm not entirely sure how I want to do it. I know for a fact, right, we're going to have Eskinor. Boom. We're gonna have Valenti. Boom. And then I'm probably going to run Green King, honestly. Green King or Jericho, right? I'm gonna be running Green King or Jericho, which I want to talk about those two next. Jericho is going to be good for this raid because it is it's a longer event. So Jericho is going to be able to basically stack her passive infinitely, and she's going to guarantee herself crits. That's where it's going to get, right? So she's going to guarantee herself crits. Now, obviously, Colossal Titan's going to have crit resistance, crit defense, blah, blah, blah. But eventually, it's going to get to the point where that doesn't matter. It's going to get to the point where Jericho stacks her passive so much that she's going to crit no matter what. And that's where you want to get if you are using Jericho. Now, I'll have to test how much crit resistance he has, because based off of how much crit resistance he has, I might use King or Jericho depending. And what I mean by that is, if you look at King's passive increases crit chance by 10% per ult gauge, increase additional 50 once it's filled. So once he has max ult gauge, it goes up, like he gets 100% crit chance. Long story short, right? You add that onto, my King has what? I want to say 40-ish. Yep. Bro, chat, I'm telling you, I don't know how I know these numbers. I don't know why I know these numbers. Bro, I know my units, bruh. Bro, I remember looking at Helbram's lifesteal, and I was like, Helbram has like 33%. And he literally had, I don't know why I know these numbers, man. I'm telling you, I know my units, man. I know my units. But anyways, I'll probably, so like he has 40% crit chance. So obviously plus the passive, it becomes like 140. So, well, yeah, it becomes like 140. So it's like if you know, so let's say Colossal Titan has like 40%. Well, it's still guaranteed crit. I don't know. I'll test both of them, see who's better. But long story short, it's probably like this is probably going to be the best team for the raid, right? Those three, obviously King or Jericho, and then fourth slot is going to be Jillian if you can't stay alive, but it's going to be Alioni for the damage, right? Which there he is. All right, yeah, Alioni for the damage. So obviously you could run Death Pierce, right? Which we'll talk about that in a little bit. Here, let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. Boom. Anyway, so yeah, King. You wanna take King or Jericho? I mean, like I said, you already know what Jericho does. It's not like she's at like some new unit. Her crit chance gets increased by 10% per skill use. King, obviously, he gets his crit chance up as well. So, I feel like one of them, I feel like you can also use Death Pierce for his passive, decreases enemy crit resistance, crit defense, but I feel like this is not the best case scenario unless you're running like Jericho and King, right? Let's say you run both of them, then Death Pierce would be the move. But it's like outside of that, because like Valenti's probably not going to crit, Eskinor's probably not going to crit. So it's like if you're running Death Pierce with these two, it's just not worth it. You're better off running Alioni, giving them the extra damage. So there's that. But like I said, you can run Jillian with, if you need more HP, if you need to survive better, which she gets 30% to green units. Alioni, you can run him for the attack. Green Elizabeth, I feel like if you want to ult rush / you need healing, you can run her. I don't really think that's the move, honestly, but I mean, she's there. Meliodas is an option, but Meliodas' gimmick doesn't work unless he's low HP, because the lower his HP, the higher his crit chance. So you probably want to run Death Pierce on that. You could, but then again, the lower his HP, the more damage is counter. But the thing is, like, you don't really want to be low HP, so to speak. So I feel like Meliodas isn't the move. I mean, you can use him, like I said. Obviously, you can use Merlin just for utility if you want to use her. Cool, do whatever you want to do. But like I said, this is going to be the best case scenario. I'm almost certain that this is going to be the best. Well, these two, and then like King Jericho, right? It's probably gonna. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like the best team. Who else has 6/6 ult? I need to put up here. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, I can't put King. I'll put like Helbram. But yeah, so like that's definitely gonna probably be the best team in my opinion. Some variation of this. You could obviously use other units as well. Mix and match. But yeah, the boss is a blue boss. He is a blue unit, so obviously you want to take green units. Best case, you can take some blue units if you want to, but like I said, just generally green units, because you're gonna be in this match. Like the match goes on for what, like 15 minutes, so you do need longevity. So having type advantage is going to be best case scenario. So yeah, these are pretty much the best units for the raid. So yeah, there you go. But anyways, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming my summons. I will definitely be streaming the update If if not the summons, at least the update the next day and stuff. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below, tell me what you guys did in the comment section below. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.